Now here we are outside. The first thing in trying to figure out what the problem is on a certain motorcycle is to make a plan in your mind. Ask the owner for symptoms, just like a doctor would a patient, because usually a lot of models will have the same deficiencies, or it's a lot of things pop up that are the same. Now, this is the Ruckus that I'm working on right here. I've worked on it before. It's a really nice little bike. I don't own one, so I had to take this apart, and what I did was I went on Bike Bandit. It has a problem with the battery going dead. So we either have a battery problem, in my opinion, or we have a charging problem with the alternator, or there is a problem with the wiring, as far as there could be a short, or there could be a few other things. So I told the customer I would look at this, and like I said, when I went on to Bike Bandit, I found out where the screws were that hold on this front cover. There is one here, and there's a couple of them in the front. That way I can take off this battery cover to get at the little battery. It looks just like that one. Then what I'll do is I'll take the battery out and I'll test it and hook it up to my battery charger and see if it's a bad battery, and then we'll go from there. But that's the first thing I do. I really like working on these bikes because it's a mystery. I'm really busy right now, and I haven't got my little racing two-stroke engine built yet, so I'm kind of strapped for time. I'm going to be working on this tonight. I'm going to go through it and take a look at it. He's put a lot of miles on it, so it's not like it's a broken part problem. So we have the 93 Dio, the 2005 Ruckus, and we have this bike, which is still here, which I bought last Saturday, and I haven't run it. I still think this is so cool. I could have bought the 2008 Ruckus. Well, 2008. Well, excuse me. The 2013 Ruckus or the Zuma. And what I saw was that the Ruckus, it hasn't changed a lot. The Ruckus is more kind of, I don't know, military looking, I guess you could say. And this one, what I like about it is it's got a seat for two people. It's still got the big tires. It has a front disc brake, and it supposedly goes up over 40 miles an hour or 60 kilometers an hour, supposedly. Now, I haven't broke this in yet, so that's where I'm at with this, but I really like the build quality, the way things are done. The Japanese motorcycles, you can get a comparable motorcycle for $1,500 or $1,400 if you buy a Chinese one or another non-Japanese brand. The reason that I like the Zuma or the Ruckus is they are the only two scooters that are sold in the United States by a major brand in the 50cc variety. There is your Honda, there is your Yamaha. This is also called a B-Wiz in Europe. I really like those headlights. They're really cool. When you have low beams, one of them's on. High beams, this one goes off and this one goes on. I wish they were both on. So I've got to get up and ride this around too. But I just got a call last week from the pilot friend of mine, and he needed his Ruckus looked at, so I'm going to find the time and do that. Generally, I don't work on too many bikes because, like I said, I've got a ton of things to do myself. And this is about the Ruckus. I'm making this video for the owner to show him a video log of exactly what's going on instead of me explaining it to him. A picture or a video is worth 1,000 words. And I wish these kids would pipe down because I'm trying to make a movie here. All right. We continue in the DIOSpeed world.